Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute, but we're back and I wanted to post this video. Recently, I've come into a new hobby called diamond painting, and I'm gonna share a little bit of it with you in this video by actually doing a kit up for my next painting. So if you don't know, diamond painting it's a painting that you do drills, and it comes in different sizes. And this one is the next one that I'm going to be working on. It's actually more to it than that, but that's not the important part right now. The important part is the kit. So we can put the painting to the side because we don't need that right now. What we're going to work on is the kit, which is what comes in it. Oh, and by the way, if you can hear, the heat is on, so you might be able to hear it if you hear anything in the background. And also remember that we have dogs. So what comes in the kit are the drills, and I'll actually put that other part away, but it also comes, or did I? Let's see, give me a moment. I put it away. Oh no, I didn't put it. So it comes also with this, which is your tray, your wax, and your pen. But again, we don't need to worry about this part either right now because we're kitting up. So kitting up is when you take your drills and you put them into a storage bin, something like this, and it's labeled with all the numbers and things that you need, so you know which drills to use for the painting. So for this particular one, it holds 28, and it comes in 4 sets of cases like this, and it equals 28. So what you do is you take what comes along with the kit are the drills, and the drills are the diamond pieces or the colors that you put onto the painting, and they come in a pack like so, and they come like this. And for this particular one, it happens to be 23 colors. And so what you do is you take each one out of this packet and you put it into your storage container. Now, you just take your baggie. Oh, I should have got scissors. But let's see how far we can get without scissors. So what I like to do is, of course, have scissors. Let's go get scissors. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a pair of kitchen shears. Closest thing to me, it's fine, no big deal. But anywho, so what I like to do is take that tray that I showed you earlier that comes with it, and I have multiple. I was looking, so I might as well, I could just use this one. It's fine, it's without having to dig for it. So what I like to do is use this tray to catch my little, if there's any stragglers. So all you do, take your case, and like for me, I just label them 1 through whatever, however many colors there are. They come like this, which is the painting number, but I just do 1 through 28 because it'll say like 1 dash a number, and this is actually the painting number, but I just do 1 through whatever because it's numbered it's also numbered 1 through, in this case, 28 on the thing, along with the painting, with the number as well. So you can some people label it, like some people will label it 114, but I just do 1 through. So what you do, this is the easy part. Might be a little time consuming, but it's easier to kit up in some cases. So just to catch any little stragglers that I might have, I just kind of create a little pour pouch and pour it right into the tray. And like I said, it also, that's why I use not the tray, into the container. And that's why, like I said, I use the tray to kind of help with my little stragglers. And in this case, I've got stragglers all over the table, but we can just pick those up and put them in the tray. And then I'll show you the convenience. Oh, I have quite a few. Show you the convenience for me and the tray. And some people may do it differently, but you do it, you come up, and you can come up with some pretty cool, crafty ideas of the best way to do it, but this is what works for me. So it's what I do. I've got, wow. Let's try to do better next time. But, stuff happens. Let's make sure. Okay. Okay, and then like for the tray, like I said, it has a little spout, so it kind of helps pour them into here. And then for some people, you can also use a funnel, and that might help you get them in there easier as well. There's particular funnels. Now I have something that I use for a makeshift funnel. Wow, you guys just don't want to go in, huh? Okay, I think I finally got them all. Excuse me. Okay, so that was number 1. So let's go ahead and then you just go 1 through, continue on to the next one. Sometimes, and so also, just so I don't have to keep this little tray or little sheet thing is pretty long, so I just kind of cut a few off to start. And they have the little tabs where you can break them off. I don't know how well they work. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. But nevertheless, you can just easily just grab some scissors and cut. Now, in some cases, some have more than others, because on some parts of the painting you may not need that many drills, and some have multiple packets depending on how many you need. And for the ones that have multiple packets, I only upload 1 packet at a time, and then just put the others to the side for the next go until I need them. And this one actually came, it's purple, and it actually came with a couple blue stragglers in there. And it can get a little messy, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect. So that's why you just take your time and go through each one. Okay. Bag's empty. Add the little strays. And there's a blue one in here somewhere. There's a blue one down in there. Oops. Oh, there it is. That probably is another number. So since I was able to get it out, I pull it out. And just keep going. Next one, since I got one, I have 1 through 4 here, so let's just kind of keep going in order. And I would usually have a trash box or something, but I forgot that as well. So sometimes I can cut the perfect corner and get it there, and sometimes I can put them in the tray. Well, this was a bad idea because it's actually a lot of this color. But sometimes I could put them in the tray and transfer them from the tray into the box. But also, like I said, sometimes when it's a lot, it's not that easy. But we'll give it a shot. See, oops, see what I'm saying? See? Yeah, it's too many. Oh, just watching them fall all over everywhere just hurts. But that's okay. Like I said, nothing's perfect, and there's actually a pink one in here too. Like, oh, why are they doing that? Wow, they don't want to go in there. They're like, no, we want to party out here. We like it here. All right, let's clean this up and get these little green babies into this container. I'm gonna okay, I have a couple in the lid, so all right, and there's 2 little stragglers in there, and I think that's all, and boom, that's number 3. And number 4. And I'll do this last one on camera for you guys. See, that's a perfect cut. Whoop, I lied. It was going smoothly right up to the end. And I also forgot to put the tray. Oi. Okay. Well, what a mess we're making, but it's okay. All right. Wasn't as big as a mess as that green one. So I'll take it. All right. So basically, that's how you do it. And then we have the first 4 done. And we can put those back into the storage container and move along to the next 4. And so I'm going to do some more off camera and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, so we're back and we are down to our last 2, number 22 and 23. They need to go into our kits. Now, one thing that I did want to share that I noticed about this particular kit is that there are a lot of different color drills in some of the packets. So now if that bothers you and you want to go through and get the different color ones, like this one actually has a couple, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's light blue, and it actually has, I see a couple green ones in here and a purple one in here. And so if this bothers you, you know, you can go out and go through and take out those purple and green ones. It doesn't bother me so much because it just, I pay attention, so I would be less likely to pick up the purple or the green one without noticing it. But for some people, if that bothers you, you know, they will go through and take it out. Another thing about it, how I was saying with the bags that usually might have 2 for number earlier, and that I did off camera, it was actually number 18. It came with 2 packages, and so what I did was I filled up one, and well, was it 1 or 1.5? Yeah, it was 1, almost a full one. The whole one didn't fit. So what I'll have to do now, some containers for your beads do come in larger sizes, but for this particular kit that storage container kit that I'm using for this one, they're kind of small, so all of these didn't fit. But usually most of the packets will fit into the container. But so for the extra ones, what I do is a couple things. I can put these, well, what I'm gonna do, this one, the one that's open, I'm gonna fold it down really well. And you can either take their little baggies that are this size or smaller and stick them in there, or what I'll do is I'll have another container that's about this size. So it's about well, more so like this. It's just a single square container, and I'll stick it in there for safekeeping until I'm ready to use it. And so what I'm gonna do for this one, in this particular storage box that I have, I'm just going to stick them down in here, and I will have them when I'm ready to use them for the next one. And I had another one which was number 19 that I didn't use. They couldn't all fit into my number 19 box over here. So what I'm gonna do over here as well is stick those remaining ones in there to have for when I'm ready to use them. And then I also had some number 12s left over that didn't fit that I'm going to stick down in here as well. And also over to the side, I also went and got my trash box. So we'll just stick those over to the side there until we need them for later on. And that's kind of how I'm feeling like for number 22 and 23. There may be some left over. Maybe not, but if not, we'll just stick them into this case for when we're ready to use them as well. So let's just finish up these last two. And that's filled up, and it's gonna be some left over. And what I could do is put them in larger containers, but since I already started this kit, I'm just gonna finish it out. There's a green one in there. Did I pull it out? I don't know, but I see a purple one that came out. And so we'll just take number 22s and stick them over here in our extra container, in our extras container, and clean up these. Boy, I had a hard time with these today. They were popping out and sticking all over everywhere. I noticed that a lot of them were clinging to the plastic, very staticky, and they didn't want to come out. And then here's our last one, number 23, which will probably end up being in the leftover basket as well. So that's why I'm also be careful how you open it. Let's see how lucky we get. Let's see if they all fit. Got a couple. Got a few over here. And then what you could do, like, because I didn't use all 28 containers, you could, you know, if they weren't labeled, I would put them in there. But since they're already labeled up to 28, I won't bother with it and mess the kit up and get all confused or just doing some extra. So I'll just stick them in the extras box with all the other ones. And I will know where my extras are for when I'm ready to use them. And this was what I was talking. I created a little funnel, which I forgot to show you. I created this little funnel from a boba straw, and it works fairly well. When I need it to do what it did to fill up sometimes it works pretty good. But I didn't use it today. Probably should have, would have been less, maybe less of a mess, maybe not. But so that's that, and we've got all of our drills into our storage container, and we are officially kitted up with the next 23 drills for our next project, which is a 30 by 40, and it consists of 28 colors, which I showed you some of it earlier, but we won't, you know, I won't do too much. Let's see. There we go. I don't know how much of that you can see, but we'll worry about that at a different time. This was again all about kitting up, and so that's how it is, from one large roll of drills to one container or case or storage of drills that are kitted up. So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you for our next video. And we hope that you choose to stop by again soon. See you later.